Okay, let's jump right in. We're doing a deep dive today into, a really potent piece of text, Psalm 129.
Right. And this one, it really hits you immediately with this sense of long-term struggle.
Yeah, it opens talking about being greatly oppressed from my youth.
And it says it twice, right at the start, really hammering home that this is deep historical pain, not just some recent issue.
It feels almost like a collective memory, but then straight away.
Straight away, yeah.
Yeah.
But they have not gained the victory over me.
That's the tension, isn't it? Acknowledging all that suffering, but immediately pushing back with resilience.
Exactly. It's quite a statement right off the bat.
And the way it describes the suffering, I mean, the imagery is incredibly raw.
Oh, absolutely. That line, plowmen have plowed my back and made their furrows long. It's just, wow.
It's so visceral. It's not just saying we suffered, it's painting this picture of, like, deep violation, repeated wounding.
Like scars etched deep into the community or the individual speaking. It makes it feel terrifyingly physical.
Yeah. But then, as you said, there's that resilience, and the text pivots quite dramatically from that pain, doesn't it?
It really does. It shifts very abruptly from the memory of pain to this assertion of, well, divine action.
But the Lord is righteous. He has cut me free from the cords of the wicked.
So that connects the resilience, the not gain the victory part, to something external, a righteous power stepping in, cutting the ties.
So it's not just about gritting your teeth and enduring. It's framed as actual deliverance.
Precisely. And that belief, that framework, seems to fuel where the text goes next, which is pretty forceful.
Right. It turns its attention squarely onto the oppressors.
Yes, the ones described as all who hate Zion. And the language stays vivid, but shifts completely.
It wishes for them to be turned back in shame.
And then there's that other image it uses for them.
The grass on the roof. It's such a stark contrast to the deep furrows on the back.
It is. It's a brilliant metaphor. Harsh maybe, but brilliant. This grass, superficial, right?
Right. It pops up quick on a roof, shallow soil, no roots.
Exactly. So it withers just as fast.
Yeah.
Before it can amount to anything. The text really emphasizes its uselessness.
With it, the reaper cannot fill his hands. Like, there's no substance there.
None at all. Unlike the deep, lasting impact of the suffering endured by the speaker, the oppressor's efforts are portrayed as ultimately fleeting, futile, like weeds.
It's this declaration that their malice, despite the real pain it caused, is ultimately unproductive.
Temporary.
Yeah. And it goes even further with that final image, the one about passersby.
Ah, the blessing. Or the lack of one.
Right. Normally, you'd bless a harvest you pass. But here, the text says essentially, don't offer that blessing to these people.
The blessing of the Lord be upon you. We bless you in the name of the Lord. Denied.
Total denial of favor, prosperity, any positive recognition for those associated with this oppression. It's a strong statement.
Okay, so let's pull this together. We've gone from this really deep historical pain, that image of the plowed back,
Incredibly vivid.
to this declaration of being cut free by a righteous power.
Yeah, a clear sense of deliverance. And then ending with this vision of the oppressors just withering away like useless grass, denied even a blessing.
It's quite the journey in just a few verses, and what's really striking, I think, is how the text moves. It doesn't just stay in the suffering.
No, it acknowledges it fully, but then moves decisively forward.
Right. To asserting freedom and projecting this future where justice, divine justice, as it's seen here, completely overturns the oppressor's power, making it look, well, pathetic almost, fruitless.
It's a really active claim of righteousness and hope right in the face of all that history.
Absolutely. It's not passive waiting. It's a declaration.
So that leaves us, and you listening, with something to think about. This specific mix in the text acknowledging profound, lasting harm, but pairing it with this vision of external deliverance and, frankly, a pretty harsh end for the adversaries. What does that suggest about how perseverance and the pursuit of justice were understood from this particular ancient viewpoint?
Yeah, think about that powerful shift in imagery, from the deep furrows of the plowed back to the shallow, withering grass on the roof. It's complex, definitely forceful, and tells you a lot about hope and justice in that context.